Boy, you talk about a puzzle. Oh, goodness gracious. I woke up this morning and I came out and I was going to plant these three plants here. And I let curiosity get the better of me. And I started to follow this drip line right here. You see, they had this soaker line here at the end of this drip line. And I was curious, so I started to follow this drip line, and next thing I knew, I was on my hands and knees. I dug up a plant here, and there was the drip coming off of this. They had 2-gallon emitters. As you look at this, they had a 2-gallon emitter, and it would come out and just drip 2 gallons an hour on the plant. And I started following it, and it brought me down to this, and then it brought me down to this. There was another one here, and then this is where ultimately I put hydrangeas or whatever you call those. I think those would look beautiful. But I followed the drip all the way down, and I started bringing it over here. You can see. And there it was there. There's another 2-gallon emitter. And then here there was a 2-gallon emitter. And another one here, these butterfly bushes. And I did a little trimming as I was unearthing this or unrocking it, whatever the heck you want to call it. But there was another one here. Another one here. You see? And then there's two here. This one was going to nowhere right there. Well, actually it wasn't. It was going to a dead plant is where that was going. This is where I moved one of the plants that was over there. So I put that here. And then this one here was also over on the other side, and I moved that. And I followed the hose all the way along like this, and then over here they had this big drip line here, which really wasn't doing anything. It was all that I just need something for this really, but there was that. And then I'm coming along, and I get up here and look what I see. It's capped off. And I thought, that's odd, because surely I thought that this line here would have run out back around to the front where the manifold is. But so I was, after I got done scratching my head, not to mention some other body parts, I came back over here and I thought there's got to be an answer. And sure enough, look at this. So right back here, what I discovered was that there was a T right there. So this line here was going down there and dead ending. The other line was going around there and dead ending. So where was this line coming from? The line here. And I started to put 2 and 2 together, and I followed this back. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this area. But I followed this back, and what I realized, look at that camper. Have camper, will travel. Oh boy, one day. But what I realized? The reason it wasn't dripping was because they ran the line to the back along the side of the house, and when I was rototilling, I had cut this line right here with the rototiller, and I just hadn't gotten around to hooking it back up yet, you can see. So that was cut, and logically it's coming down through here underneath the sidewalk, and right here this is coming up. They must have T'd that. If I were to dig down right there, I bet that's a T. And that's taking it all the way down, probably under the driveway, all the way back to the rear of the house. Isn't that something? You know, if these pink flamingos could talk, they probably would have told me. But anyway, all right, folks. Now I just got to figure out the you know, how many gallons per minute goes through this line, and put in, you know, different bubblers, not these emitters. All right, have a good day.